chat pop up. Great. It's a beautiful thing. I guess we'll say hello. Anybody that pops on real quick. Just testing something out before we head down to Florida. I have a thumbs up, but I don't see anybody in the chat. Don't see anybody watching. How does that happen? I have no idea how that happens. No idea. Look, it's Jersey Mike. Okay. Kevin Kelleher, how are you? Kevin, are you in Connecticut tonight? That's where we're headed right now. So just pop it on real quick, which might turn into an hour stream or a road stream. Just checking the chat. I know Jeff has been having problems. Supposedly, I heard today that Jennifer Caruso's also had problems. So I am just checking mine before Disney. Angle, Surfbomb John, what's going on? Dennis Algazi, hello. Audio's clear, video's clear. Yeah, audio. Well, I'm in the car, so nope, just got out of work. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go. That's where we're headed right now. Michelle the Quilter, hello. Yvonne G, hello. Herschel Lenny, hello. Herschel and Margie, hope you're all doing well. Like I was saying, just testing the stream. I've tried to help Jeff out. I don't know. Yeah, definitely it's got to be his YouTube. So I don't know. But after I heard Jennifer was having issues with her, I figured I'd jump on. We're heading out to play some bingo. I'm not going to stream it. Just want to get out of the house with Suzanne. Just do like we used to. Just go and play. Have some dinner and that's it. And what?
And talk to each other?
And talk to each other. Yes, we're going to talk to each other. Instead of me just talking to the chat, we'll talk to each other. We'll do like the first time we're going to play bingo. We'll just laugh our asses off all day long. Because we didn't know what we were doing. So that's what we'll do. Actually, Nicholas might join us in India. I don't know. He still hasn't answered me, but he is my son, so it's last minute with him. Just like it's last minute decisions with me. So, yeah, my chat's working fine. So I don't see any issues. That cop was hiding behind a tree. Good for him. But I know not everybody's having them, but I know he is. But yeah, I'd hate to get down there and do our road stream and the chat be screwed up. So we'll be in AC, Atlantic City for the birthday next week. This was out of the blue, John, because I had said that we weren't going until after Disney. But
3 bingo games ago, you said that.
Yeah, but Suzanne and I just needed to get out, just to go do something. Yeah, so we figured, let's go do what we like. Let's go play bingo. No big deal. Hello, you forgot your bumper with your license plate, sir. No big dinner, just grab something, whatever's out there. I didn't make reservations or anything. Don't want to be spending that much money anyways, considering what we're going to be spending in 25 days. 25 days, we will be right. What time is it? 25 days, it's 3:20. So the intentions are in 25 days to leave the house around 12:31, because Suzanne's working until 12. So by 3 o'clock, we should be in New York. 3:30. Yeah, about this time we should be hitting New York. Waving at Jersey Mike from across the river. Are you going to stream tonight? Herschel, no, we're not. That's why I'm doing this, because I could have waited till tonight. I told Suzanne I didn't want to. And I don't. I don't want to. I just want to go and hang out with my wife and go play bingo. Instead of concentrating on the chat and whatnot. Just some personal time. But that's why I did this, because I don't plan on streaming anything from now until Disney. So I want to make sure my phone is working correctly for the road streams and everything else. Gitchy, hello. I do not wave back. Just one finger. No, that's a Rhode Island thing. That's what we do, Gitchy. We just wave with one finger. I mean, Mike could. He can give me the thumbs, thumbs up. But yeah, about this time we'll be hitting Mike. So technically vacation's 26 days away. But I count the day we leave, because to me, once I punch out, I'll punch out that day about 9 a.m. Once I am done with work, I am on vacation. Get me in my car, get me out of here. Wish we were jumping on a plane, but we're not. So we'll do a road stream. It's a Wednesday, so my intentions, and I'll probably have a home stream just to, I don't know why, just to go over things, but I like doing that. But my intentions are to stream. The first road stream would be that Wednesday, probably before this and that, because then after this and that, Chris will be, and then I can jump on with Chris and stay awake. So I'd say around 7, probably 7:30, after fueling up and getting something to eat. Dougie, what's going on, Doug? We're looking forward to this trip. Lots of changes have happened in the last 48 hours. Last 48 hours, 72 hours, lots of changes. I won't go into detail now. I'll probably, like I said, I'll do that home stream. Maybe I'll get into detail then. But lots of changes. Added some dining, took away some dining. Added this, took away that. Staying here, now we're not staying there. We're going to stay somewhere else. That's lots going on. I'll keep you all in suspense. I live 30 minutes from Encore, Boston. Kevin, I still haven't been. I'm just addicted to Foxwoods. What?
I thought you said something else.
Addicted. I'm addicted to love. I'm addicted to a lot of things. But I'd like to see it one day. But I'm just, Kevin, you've been here. You know what Foxwoods is like. I'm addicted to it. We have Twin River or Bally's, whatever, in Lincoln, which is cute. Forget Tiverton. I mean, that one just sucks. That's just an embarrassment to be called a casino. And it's my town. But I'm just, I mean, it's the same distance to go to Encore from my house. To go to Encore, to go to Foxwoods, it's the same time. About an hour and 15 minutes. Someday when I'm just in a mood to be up there, like Suzanne ever wants to just go to Natick Mall or something, we'll jump over. Suzanne, agreed to fly. Agreed to fly? No. I said I wish we were going to the airport. Maybe in February. Trying to convince Suzanne to go with me. Get you, of course. Trying to convince Suzanne to go with me in February. Yeah. So we'll fly in October. At the end of my annual pass, we'll get one last small trip in. Probably just her and I. So Suzanne and I are definitely going to do an alone trip in 24. She's already taking a deep breath. She already wants to go home. I already said too much. And I got to change this phone holder. I have an extra one at home.
I like it when you go on your solo trips.
I got to change. Wow, my phone is heating up. Look at the dark screen. It's warm out. We have the air conditioner on. It's October or whatever it is, 28. I should not have my AC on in New England. I should not. I wish I had the AC on in the house. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, this phone holder is very, it's loose. But it's not like a fix on it. It's just worn out. So, you go over a big bump, the phone just drops. Hey, buddy, you want to race me? I don't know where you want to race me to, but he's going to get the wave. See the Rhode Island wave? He'd get one. I can barely see chat. That's how bad the phone is heating up. Dennis is Provincetown, man. Whew. Went back in Foxwoods once in '98. John, you got to come up, man. I know you've mentioned it. We'll come spend a day up here at Foxwoods with you. I can't see chat. Why is my phone off? Because the sun's blaring on it right now. I really can't see anything. No, you don't have to. Headache's finally going away. That is Kevin saying something. I can't see that. Haven't been to Foxwoods in 3 years. Really, Kevin? I mean, we're a little further north. You said you're a half hour from Encore, so yeah, you're a good 2 hours from us, from Foxwoods, anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, 25 days, good countdown. My boss, maybe he's watching, decided to plan a vacation himself. For him, it's not vacations anymore because he takes like 5 a year now. Now it's just time off. He just took some time off. But I guess he forgot when I was going, so we planned it to arrive back home like 6 days before I leave. That is not going to be easy for us to accomplish what we do business-wise before anybody's vacation. So that's going to be fun. But like I always say, when they're on vacation, it's like I'm on vacation. It's less work for me, a little more peaceful. Just like when I go on vacation, it's peaceful for him too. So yeah, lots going on in the next 25 days. Christmas trees are up. I didn't stream that. Again, just like I'm not streaming tonight. This was just to check chat. But I figured since there's a few of you here, why shut it off right away? I will keep it on, maybe up to Foxwoods. But I know I mentioned streaming the trees, putting the tree, fluffing the trees. Suzanne hates when I say that. Fluffing the trees, erecting the trees. She hates when I say that too. But they're both up. Pictures are on social, all on my private one. Some of you are friends, some of you are not. Trees are up. We'll decorate them tomorrow. Decorate the rest of the house. Because just like Disney, November 1st comes along. Christmas in the Estevez house. All my slot play is at Bally's in Lincoln. I've only been to Lincoln twice. Years ago before. Actually, so once. Because the last time I was there, the first time I was there, it was a dog track. And there was no slots. So, been to Lincoln once. It's nice. It's cute. It's not as big as Foxwoods, but it's not a rat hole like Tiverton. So, Julie McCollum, welcome in. Yeah, thank you, Julie. I mean, they're fake. I was always a real tree guy until Suzanne finally, put her foot down on my toe, broke it, and wouldn't get off until I agreed to buy a fake tree. So.
That's not true.
It really is.
No, it's not.
Every year you'd ask for a fake tree.
We both had real tree. We always loved a real tree. We got fake because we like to put them up early and keep them longer.
Yes. That's the real truth. But the other truth is, yes, she beat me up until I gave in. So. And I'm a wuss like that. I gave in very quickly. It has changed a lot. I know they've made it a lot bigger, added a hotel, a couple of decent restaurants. I don't know what's for dinner tonight. Maybe we'll find. Maybe I'll just get some wild wings.
Wild wings?
Isn't it wild wings? Yeah, it is. No, it's Buffalo Wild Wings. What is it? Oh my god. Something wings. What the hell is it? Wingstop. That's it. I forgot the name of it. Wingstop. Why is my phone...
Oh, is that Topgolf?
That is Topgolf. We have a Topgolf now. It's right off the exit. We'll visit that too.
I think we went.
Yeah, she said that's where they like to hang out. Come all the way out here to Topgolf. You as bad as Jeff with the words today.
Oh my gosh, seriously, who just said that?
Did she?
Yes.
What did I say?
Because
he was just screwing up.
Oh, he was saying Christmas instead of Halloween and Christmas party. The monorails that people move over.
I just extend my truth. My lies? My truth.
Oh, your Wild Wings.
My Wild Wings. No, it's not. It's Wingstop. You're right. You know, it's Buffalo Wild Wings. It's Wingstop. Wingstop's pretty good. I like Wingstop. I might get some just a snack on. There is. Oh, we'll find something up here. I didn't bring that much for slots either. I think it let you be like $50. Yeah, I didn't bring a lot of money. Just a night out. Kevin, oh wow, my phone. Why is my phone doing this? All because I can't see. All because of me. Is that what he says? All because of me. I keep the road.
All because of me.
Oh, I keep the roads paved in Lincoln. Andy, how are you, Andy? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Again, appreciate it. Anybody just popping in? It's a literally what it says, a road test stream. Two people have been having issues with their chats. I wanted to make sure I have not touched anything. I have all the updates. I just looked in the car. You shouldn't do that, but I was checking for new updates for YouTube. I had none. I have the 17 iOS, iOS 17, whatever you call it. So I am fully updated, just like Jeff is, or he says. So, I don't know. He's definitely having major issues. I wouldn't want to walk around with two phones. I have sent Angela. Every time you hear Jeff says, I don't want that, it's something I sent Angela to buy, to carry the second phone. It's an attachment to the gimbal. I don't have the same one, but I have a lot of different things, and it kind of makes one, if that makes any sense. So, actually, it's the tripod that I use for bingo. Oh, look, I couldn't even stream today because the tripod's at home. The tripod I use for bingo, it unscrews from its legs, and I have a different adapter at home, which that holds the external mic and everything. So you screw it onto that, and you can put the other phone on it. So he's got the free hand. So and I get it. He needs the free hand for hugs, handshakes, scratching himself, whatever. So yeah, it's always nice. For a man, it's always nice to have that extra hand. You never know. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. I get it. He just wants it back to the way it was, and so would I. But it does beat holding the other phone in one hand. But it is what it is. We are doing cold, wet England. Listen, right now, Andy, believe it or not, we're in New England. You know that, but it's 80. That can't be right.
Yeah,
is it really?
Yeah.
It's 86 right now where we are. This part of the state right now, it's 86. My house was reading 79, and we have all the air conditioning's gone. It's out, so the house was very warm. It is October 28th. This is ridiculous. But my point of the story is tomorrow high is only going to be like 51. And I mean, there's days next week that I don't even know if we're going to get out of the 40s. Suzanne was saying something that she saw something about snowflakes for Wednesday. So that's New England for you. We know that. Welcome to New England weather. We have done that. We have literally, and it was 2 years ago, where it was 70 degrees, 60 something. It was 60 something degrees, I remember it. And the next morning we had 7 inches of snow on the ground. That's how quickly it dropped, and it just snowed.
And we had that Christmas where we were like in tank tops.
Yes, the Christmas I couldn't open enough windows in the house and doors to let some air in because it was so warm. But I do remember 2 years ago here in New England, it was in the 60s throughout the day, started dropping at night, and by the next morning, mid-morning, we had 7 inches of snow on the ground. It's crazy. It went from 60, let's say 65 to like 30 in no time. So, we're used to it. Yeah, a lot of people don't have air conditioning. That's why I said aircon, because I knew it was Andy, but that's what they like calling it. I know they don't. A lot of them don't have it. Why is my camera so dark? What's John saying? Yeah, 81. John's got an 81. John, I mean, this is perfect golf weather. I haven't played all year, but I mean, you up here for the guys that just want to play and play and play. I mean, you're in October and it's in the 80s. But yeah, I like when we get like 2 weeks out and you can start looking at that extended weather for Florida. So we can't, can only see 2 weeks out. So hopefully soon we'll be able to see what we might get. Being at the beach club, I just want 2 decent pool days. Because last year we really didn't have it. We had 1 good pool day at Saratoga. That's where the famous Carlos in a hot tub with no shirt on. Well, that's the only way to do it. Well, there is another way to do it, but no shirt on photo, which I will be taking another one this year at Beach Club for whoever wants it, like Chris and Pete. But I'm hoping that we get really good pool days, considering at the Beach Club. I mean, we're there again in April, so you're going to get it in April, but we're thinking of changing that, so that's why I want to make sure I get it in now. Man, I wish I could reach out a little better. Must be mild at the court. Yeah, the court, especially on a Saturday, John.
I remember that storm, the April Fool's storm in '97.
Oh, Kevin, yes, the April Fool's storm. Yep.
I was a junior.
April Fool's storm. I was. Well, this is going to tell you something. Suzanne was a junior. I was a baker at Dunkin' Donuts.
I thought it was a joke when there was no school.
Yep. That was another storm, Kevin. I came home from work. I was working nights. Came home from work. It was fine. It was like this. It's April. It was sunny out. Whatever. I went to sleep and woke up that night to go to work, and yep, couldn't see half my car. Had to dig it out, and it was, I don't remember that storm. '97 was a good year for snow. This year we're going to get a lot of it, so I hope so. I like snow. Still haven't figured out Thanksgiving. We got a few reservations. And we're going to try to decide which one we want to go to. I'm waiting for the Thanksgiving menus. They're already talking about Christmas menus. The only one I've seen so far for Thanksgiving is Whispering Canyon, and it's a prefix menu if you want the Thanksgiving one. So I'm not paying that kind of money for Ethan to not eat, or Michaela. Michaela likes turkey and like mashed potatoes, but not enough for me to pay $48, I think I saw, for her to eat there. So we have
I'm sorry, where?
Whisper. So we have a few reservations. I've made a few, like 4. I had 4 reservations, different times, because we don't know what time we're going to get there, what time the room's going to be ready. We have flooding a few miles from where I am near the UK. Oh, UK Disney. Oh, all right. A lot of wet weather, a lot of water then, huh? A lot of rain. You guys are used to it. I mean, we had a year for rain here. Kevin knows. Kevin in New Hampshire, he had a lot of rain up there, up north. Golden Corral. Dennis, I don't... Dennis, you know me, man. I mean, you've been following me long enough. There's nothing wrong with a good Golden Corral. Just like there's nothing wrong with a good, whatever, outside the park. I hear Miller's is great. I think Park Baza, Barry Maxine can't talk enough about Miller's. Yeah, you know me, man. I'm a resort snob. I'm going into Disney and I'm not coming out. I'm going to go eat in Disney. what we have. We have the Bow House. We have the Bow House booked. We have Alien Compass, and I think Grand Floridian Cafe. I think I have Bow House at 2 different times, lunch and dinner, depending on the time we arrive. I went by last year's menus. They had some Thanksgiving offerings. That's all I want. I don't want a big feast. I'd like to go somewhere that I can have a nice turkey plate or a ham plate, or both. So, Suzanne's not a big turkey fan. She hates ham. So, it's got to always also consider what she likes and the kids like. I was about to say hi to Heather Springer, but that was a pop-up notification from Instagram. And that is why we love Disney. World Freak Family. Oh, thank you, Julie. Making sure I didn't miss anything. But, yeah, we have, like I said, a few. We might go to the park that day. Actually, I think we are going to the park that day. Like I said, a lot has changed. I just, don't feel like it's all of it right now. I'll wait for our home stream. But, a lot of good things. It's all for the good. I think it's all for the good. It's all for the good. Nothing bad. One change is a little, we'll see. But everything else is all for the good. It's going to be a great 10 days. It really is. By the time, it's 9 days there, the day drive, and so whatever. It's a good 10 days. Chris, what's up, buddy? Chris, you know the highway. You know where I'm headed. You were here just the other day. What's going on, buddy? How is Julie? I'm going to guess. I don't know. Semester Buffet. What's the other one I was getting confused on right now? Rentham. Reconnecting. We're back. I think we're back. You were gonna ask me that, Chris? Yeah, we're no streaming tonight. No. We're gonna go play bingo, but we're not streaming. We're just gonna have a night out. The only reason I'm streaming now is friends have been having trouble with their chat using the YouTube app, so I wanted to make sure that I was not having any trouble with mine before we head down to Disney. I told Suzanne I'll go out for like 10 minutes. It's been 30. Might as well take you all the way to Foxwoods or until I get tired of talking. We're back, yes. Julie, you were asking, how is what? Oh, I scrolled up. How is your mom? Julie, thank you. My mom is well. My mom is well. You know what? Crap. My mother's good. My mother's really good. She's in that nursing home. She hates it there. I don't know. Hate's a strong word. She'd rather be,
Despises it.
She despises it. She doesn't, I guess who wants to be there, but whatever. She doesn't want to be there. She'd rather be home. We know that. Who doesn't want to be home? But she's starting to, I'm not going to say come to her senses that this is the best, but health-wise, she still has her tumors. She doesn't want nothing to do with it. So the one in the pancreas seems to be getting bigger, and it's affecting her diabetes. It's always in the 400s, so she's on higher milligrams for the pill. She's on insulin. So, health-wise, a doctor would be like, well, you're sick. You're 88 years old. But coming from the children, we haven't seen my mother this good in a long freaking time. A long time. And I tell her that all the time. She doesn't believe it. She'll throw a stupid comment about the nursing home. Oh, but here I am, locked up. Whatever. But we know if she was home, she wouldn't be eating correctly. When I mean correctly, she probably wouldn't be eating. Maybe once a day if she... Right, I was going to make my mother sound like she has dementia or something. Not remembered, but she'd oversleep, so she wouldn't eat correctly. She'd eat once a day. She'd eat crap because no matter what groceries we did for her or what food we took her, she just, wouldn't eat right. She wouldn't take her pills right. So yeah, it's it is a nursing home. It's a long-term care. This guy is really. Are you shitting me, buddy? Move. Well, oh, I'm sorry. So she's there long term. She's there until she dies. That is our plan, and I've told her that. And like I said, I fight with her a lot because I am the only one. Well, I guess I'm not. I guess she gives it to my sister too, but my brother she doesn't give any crap to. I told her from there it's to the hole. I have a way I talk to my mother that some of you will be like, wow, but yeah.
I'm still not used to it.
Yeah, she's still not used to it after 22 years. It sounds better in Portuguese. De aqui para cova, which is from here to your hole, to your gravesite. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go that long. Yeah, she's well. She's well. I'm looking forward to the holidays now with her, and it's such a great feeling, not knowing that I can call my mother and be like, all right, why isn't she answering the phone? She must be passed out. She must be sick. She must have pneumonia, UTI, whatever. No, I mean she's fine. I go there. I take her out for a cigarette. That's why the only reason she likes visitors is she gets extra cigarettes because we can take her out for a smoke. But yeah, looking for the holidays. I already told Suzanne I'm gonna have my mother come. I miss my mother's cooking. We all miss our mother's cooking. If you still have your mother around and she cooks for you, that's awesome. If she's not, then you know what I'm saying. I miss my mother's cooking. One of these days, it's all going to be gone. We know that. Seeing how my mother's doing now, health-wise, she can't stand for too long. She definitely needs her walker a lot more now than what she ever did. But I am looking forward to Christmas, because I host Christmas. Bringing her over a couple of days before to make some desserts. My mother loved baking. My mother loved baking. Loves. Not love, I'm talking like she's dead. Loves baking. So I'll have her come over a couple of days early. Bake something. Maybe learn how to make whatever I like she'll make. I love my mother's stuffing, so I'm going to have her over a couple of days earlier to mix the stuffing. I'll mix it, but through her guidance. And all of that. So, yeah, that whole big spiel. Mom's good. Thanks, Matt. Julie. I can't see chat, especially this sun is like blaring. The phone is stupid. Why is my phone heating? It does this in the car sometimes. I don't know why. Yes. Write down her recipes. Oh yeah, those are all. Well, so she should see my mother's recipe books. There is a few out there that she has right now, but things like that. Yeah, she doesn't have it right now because it's all by the way I do my vlogs. It's all by eye. We don't. There's no measurement. So it's just writing down exactly what goes where and when. Jacob, welcome in. Just trying to scroll up and see if I didn't miss anything. What else am I doing here, Chris? Chris, just eating and bingo, buddy. You know me, I'll play a little slots if there's a little bit of time. I didn't bring that much money. I was gonna say, well, it's true. One, we don't have that much money. But no, I didn't want to touch Disney money or anything. So.
Well, Disney has our money.
Yeah, Disney. Right now, Disney has all our money. That's a lie because we didn't pay Disney for the resorts. We paid other people for the resorts. So yeah, technically, yeah, Disney's gonna get a lot of our money in the next few days.
Tickets.
Yeah. You should get you. I'm trying to get you. You should. If I showed you how dark my screen was right now, you'd be amazed.
Video as she cooks, not live stream, but to save for you and the grandkids.
That's a great idea, get you. That's a great idea. Actually, I live stream my mother. Shit, why not? My mother has no idea that what I do. Any of this. My mother watches YouTube. She has no idea I'm on YouTube. She
doesn't subscribe to you?
No, I don't think I have done that before. Just yesterday when I went by with the cigarettes, take her out for a cigarette. The Wi-Fi wasn't responding on her iPad, and she was mad because, she missed her YouTube. She watches, a lot of cooking on there, a lot of Portuguese people.
You mean you didn't subscribe for her?
I haven't even done that. Not live stream. I bet she has less filter than me. Yeah, but it'd be all in Portuguese, so
nobody would know what she was saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a bad idea. It would be fun. Let's see, but we're definitely gonna get her over and do some stuff because, like I said, I miss my mom's cooking. So my sister has picked up like the stuffing. The stuffing, for instance. You grow up on your parents' homemade stuffing, except for Suzanne. Her mother never really. She's just started now. After
My
I
mom's
complained.
not Portuguese.
Yeah, no, but it's true. Your mother just started making stuffing now after I complained that
Because
I like real stuffing.
My mother was Americanized.
I'm just saying, not everybody makes stuffing. I grew up every holiday with my mom's stuffing. It was Easter, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving. It didn't matter. It did not matter. That stuffing was on the table. My sister comes very, very, very close to my mother's. Very, very, very close. I don't. Yeah, I guess all I can say that's missing from my sister's stuffing is my mother. It's that close. But I have not learned how to make it. I make, my own stuffing however I make it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the people that don't make stuffing. I love stovetop. I can eat stovetop every day. Buy me a box a day, 7 days a week. I can eat stovetop. Make I don't care what you make. I can eat stovetop with it. Yeah, I miss my mom's stuff and other desserts. My mom's got a lot of linguiça in the stuffing. A little bit of chorizo, but my mother also uses, which I'm gonna have to get some. Oh man, I'm gonna have to buy some. My mother also uses in the stuffing. That is the dead deer, wasn't it? Prosciutto, but the Portuguese one, which is still prosciutto, said different. But my point is, it is smoked differently. My mother uses a little bit of that. My mother also uses different breads. My mother makes a combination. You saw my vlog. I used just, Portuguese rolls, Portuguese bread. It's got to be good 4 or 5 day old bread. You can't use it. You can't use fresh bread because it just turns into mush. You got to use a good week old bread. And I used, what you guys saw was like saltines, Ritz. My mother doesn't. My mother just uses the bread, but she also uses Portuguese cornbread. Now, you're going to ask me what's the difference between Portuguese cornbread and cornbread? There is a huge difference. It's nowhere close to American cornbread. It's not even close. I might want to bring one down. It's a different thing.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. No, I don't like it. You're right. Suzanne just said it's not for everybody. I don't like it. She loves Portuguese cornbread. I hate it. I don't like it at all.
It's got a lot of it taste. Though. It's very dry and heavy.
And it's got that I don't know. Yeah, it's got a weird taste to it. But she uses that too in the stuffing, and that helps.
I like it with fish.
You like it with fish. I don't even like it with fish. That sun is right in the camera.
My sister-in-law refuses to give me their dressing recipe. Those heifers. Julie.
Those heifers. Oh, Julie. That was great. Yes.
Oh, Julie says dressing.
Yes, I was going to say yes. Yes, people. Some people it's dressing. Some people it's stuffing. It's all the same crap. Okay? And then you have the argument. Well, why is it called two different things? Yes, and I agree with what I'm about to say. You put it in the bird, it's called stuffing. You put it out on the side. Well, okay, it's named something else. It's named dressing. To me, dressing is water. You know, you put it on a salad. It's that's to me is dressing. But I guess it was termed that because it dresses the turkey. It's on the side. It dresses. Yes, I'm talking like a snob right now. Julie, I'm not calling you one. But it's, you know, it dresses the turkey. You eat the turkey and it goes with it, just like a dress. I get it. You know, in stuffing, you put it inside the bird. My mother always did both. That's how much we loved the stuffing. She'd fill that bird up. And in my family, it was always a good 25-pound bird. Because, you know, we always had a big gathering. I try to get one now. I think the biggest we've ever made was 22. But, you know, 25-pound bird. I don't fill the bird. I do it on the side. I fill the bird with vegetables, actually. But my mother would always fill the bird and then a big Pyrex on the side of dressing. Dressing is for salads. Man, I'm with you, buddy. That's exactly what I'm saying. Dressing is for salads. But every year I ask, they refuse. Every year on Facebook, I publicly call them heifers. Message me who they... I'm joking. I was going to say, message me who they are. I'll go in there and call them heifers too. Why don't you give Julie the damn recipe? Jesus. Can't take it with you. Yeah, some people can't actually. My mother's like that, Julie, with a couple of things. My mother has dessert recipes that she will not share with anybody. I mean, she'll share with us, the kids, some family members, but there is something...
Because she doesn't have the accurate recipe.
Because it's possible. That might be why, but she lies. My mother's been offered money for a couple of her recipes from a couple of bakeries in the city. One is there is no name to it. Irene's Things. It is. Important. As coisas da senhoridade.
Is it the pecans?
Yes. But it's because of the custard. Not the custard, the
crust.
The crust that everybody can't put their finger on. Because it's a pecan. It's a pecan cup, okay? But it's inside of a crust that my mother makes. So like a pecan pie, but very small.
Like mini,
they're bite size. Yeah.
Yeah, bite size.
I mean, I put the whole thing in my mouth, but you know.
Bite-sized pecan pies.
Yeah, bite-sized pecan pie, but it's not a pecan pie because the crust is completely different. But that being said, they've asked for that recipe. My mother also makes, which you can buy at Disney World, the sugared peanuts. The roasted peanuts that are covered in sugar and everything. I don't know. My mother has a recipe for that too, that bakeries have asked for and offered money. And my mother has said no. So I guess my mother's a heifer.
My uncle, God rest his soul, loved your mom's cheesecake.
Yes. Oh, the cheese. Yeah, cheesecakes. I don't like cheesecake, so pecan tart. It's like a tart. Yeah. But they're mini. They're minis. They're bite size. They're very small. Southern dressing is definitely different than stuffing. What makes it different? Go ahead, Julie. Why is it different? Because I know what you're talking about. I mean, it's. I like I said, I know they call it dressing, but to me, it's a stuffing. But what makes it different? And feel free to put your own together. Ship it to 372. My address is out there. I don't care. Send it. Dry freeze. Raw, whatever. We'll put it in the oven.
We'll test taste.
We'll test it. It's what? It's manually. It's mushy. Oh. So that's almost like what Messiah's made. Because we have the Portuguese restaurant next door to our house, good friends of ours. During the pandemic, he did a turkey for Thanksgiving. Was it or Easter?
Easter.
It was Easter. He did back then what they were doing at, a big turkey meal, family meal. And his stuffing was very wet, very mushy.
Your mother's was 1 year.
My mother's was 1 year because I don't bake it right.
Right,
The one at our house, you got to remember, the one at our house,
So maybe
my mother
he
mixes it,
didn't bake
and
his
then
right.
I have to bake it at home.
Maybe he didn't bake it right.
And I'm the one that always screws that up.
I like a dried stuffing.
Yeah, you like more like a stovetop.
I eat your mother's.
I know you eat my mother's, but my mother's is soft. It's not, well, I guess it depends when you're eating it. I don't know. Go ahead, Gasha. What's up, buddy? Is that Debbie? Debbie Burnfell. Hello. Anybody's just popping in. We're almost at Foxwoods. I was just streaming. I feel like Jeff. I don't like stealing that from Jeff, but I was only going to stream 10 minutes, and here we are, 48. Just to make sure the chat was working right with all the updates I've done on my phone, and it is. So I feel bad for Jeff. He just needs to figure that out. He just, I know he's on with YouTube a lot, emails and whatnot. Try all these. We have one right next door.
I haven't been
and I still haven't been in there. I wish I could tell you which ingredients make it different from the stuffing, but since those heifers refuse to tell me, I have no clue. Julie, you never tried making your own? Never tried making your own dressing, stuffing, whatever you want to call it? Everybody's got a different touch there. It's like when I do the quahog ones, mine's a little different than what my boss taught me. Because the ones we do for work, mine are a little different at home. Suzanne's mother is completely different from my mother's.
That just sounded like you.
What?
That just sounded mean. The way you just said it.
It's completely different.
It's completely different.
I've had stuffing with oysters as an ingredient. Isn't that a clam casino? No, it's not. It's a clam. Right. I mean, if you're going to even, like for the stuffed quahog, you're supposed to use clams or quahogs, whatever, but you want to chop up oysters and put it in there? Chop up oysters and put it in there. A lot of people use sausage. The Portuguese use it is a sausage, I guess. They're Portuguese sausage. But all this talking about food, I better eat something decent up here. I'm going to be very upset. I tried, but the hubs and kids said it was not like Tennessee dressing. Yeah, rotten hubs and kids. Mom, your stuffing sucks. Oh, man. I'll bring it all the way up to Foxwoods just to show you the progress. They're building a wilderness lodge. They're building a wilderness lodge. What is it? Great Wolf Lodge. They're building a Great Wolf Lodge attached to the casino. So that's great. Kiddies, you all swim. Don't drown. Mommy and Daddy are going to go, going to go bet the rent. They're going to go bet the mortgage on a couple of tables. Keep your floaties on. I don't like oysters. Not an oyster fan. Well, hope everybody had a decent weekend. It's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. I know we'll be watching Jeff in the morning. We'll be decorating our tree. Maybe the grandkids will come over. I don't know. We'll see. Or it's Sunday, we'll see how that goes. Finish decorating, we'll put some pictures up from the trees. I know people, like I put on Facebook today, let the haters hate. My trees are up. I don't care. I thought of waiting for next weekend, but yeah, quicker the better. I never made my own stuff, and hopefully I will go to my friend's house for Thanksgiving, as I usually do every year. Debbie's going to Disney. Debbie, when's Debbie's trip? When are you going, Debbie? I forgot. Is it when Pete's there? Pete's there, what, a couple of weeks, right? Or a week? No, December, I'm sorry. Pete's back in December. We've had the pleasure of meeting Debbie. Everybody's got to meet Debbie at least once. Debbie, all 3'5". That's why we throw pictures, because we know we swing and miss. Because, oh, Debbie knows we love her. That's why we joke. Jeff said it right. If we don't like you, we're not going to joke with you. Isn't that what our parents used to tell us when we were younger? If that girl's picking on you, it's because she likes you. If you're pulling that girl's hair, you really like her. I must love my wife because I pull her. Debbie, throw a date. I am going to Disney when Pete is there. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Pete's there. I don't know Pete's dates exactly, but I know it's next month. So that's going to be great. You're going to hang out with
November.
them. Huh?
Next month's November.
Yeah, I know. Next week's November. You'll have fun. You'll see everybody there. Jeff will be there. Walt, Melissa, Ryan Guy, Lauren, Lala. I'm sorry. I get to meet Ryan and Lala this time. See Baker, Nick. I'm gonna see Nick. Nick's gonna join us for a couple of meals. I know he hasn't been streaming, but you all remember Nick. Maybe I'll throw that bet out there tomorrow again. I know Donna's doing her another fundraiser stream. Suzanne missed the last one. Oh, so she actually, this is going to be different for Suzanne. She hasn't heard this one yet. So last stream, I made a bet with Steve. Well, it wasn't a bet with Steve. It was a challenge. It was a challenge for the money. It was $2,500 by 4 p.m. If Donna had $2,500 by 4 p.m., it was going to be live on stream. Me, dressed like a baby, with a bib on, and Steve was going to feed me at 50's Prime.
Oh my God. If she does or doesn't?
If she had, she didn't reach it. I mean, she reached it, but not by that time.
Oh.
Because it was going good. It was going good. I threw it out there. It says 2,500 by 4 p.m. by the Patriots game. The Patriots are coming on at 4. I said, by the Patriots game at 4, if we have 2,500 raised, Steve was going to feed me with a bib on. Not dressed like a baby, but I'd bring the pacifier or whatever. But a bib on, a big baby's bib. Murph, what's going on? Bet 26 black. Yeah, I don't play tables. I have never done any table. Oh, blackjack, just once. Donna's Nick. Well, it's not Donna's Nick, but yes, no, Donna's Nick. Little Nick. I call him Little Nick. He's still a little kid. Michaela's still older than him. Ethan's not far away, so guess what?
Where was I?
Yeah, I don't know. You went somewhere. Yeah, where were you?
Oh, Eras Tour movie.
Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, Debbie, it still might happen. We'll see. I don't plan on streaming many meals. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. If you can see, that's Great Wolf Lodge that they're building right here. You'll see a better picture as I take the exit. I don't plan on streaming any meals. I told Suzanne maybe Beer Garden, just because of the entertainment there, and being Suzanne's first time. Get her reaction to
not eating beets.
Until Jeff feeds it down her throat. But But that's it. I don't like to stream meals. I mean, the point. I've always said the point of having meals with friends is to be with friends, to conversate with friends, enjoy their time. Because in a park, it does get hard. I mean, no matter how many times we've been, it's still the parks. We're still there to go to the parks and do park things. Everybody's welcome to join us. Murph, like Murph's in the chat. Everybody's, come hang out, come, ride with us, do whatever with us. But sharing a meal has always been. I'm sorry, I showed you nothing a Great Wolf sharing a meal has always been that thing where it's like, let's all get together. We could talk a little bit. I mean, it's a couple of hours. You're always going to be a couple of hours of eating somewhere. So it's a couple of hours of hanging out, talking, having fun. Granted, we don't all sit together because they don't hold us all, but yeah, you know what? I need to log off because I am going into the parking garage and I'm going to lose you all. So thanks for joining us. This was fun. I was not expecting to stream an hour, but I did. I will see you all in the chat tomorrow. Wish Suzanne and I luck because, well, like anybody else, we could always use a couple of grand. So until tomorrow.